can sit on the couch for hours, and then he will suddenly decide to attack you, or just if you're walking randomly, he just will attack you. And whenever one of the girls in our family is like laughing or screaming, you hear anything like that, and it's always Kurt, because he just is like really irritating. But we love him anyway. I would give up. Yeah.
This is our daughter on a mission. Sorry.
We were going to hold this up because this is Mandy, who's on a mission. We wanted you to know that she is very much part of our family.
She wants to be here. Another thing, Amber, you know about her, so probably found this out, but he likes to move very quickly. When we were young, we'd always go to the mall for like school shopping. You know, we'd go out of town, and as soon as we get in the first store, we turn around and he disappears very quickly. He wants to go somewhere. Because of that, he also packs very light. Camping trips, always has the lightest pack. Going to school, he always takes the essentials and nothing else. You mentioned earlier today that his truck is full of stuff. So be prepared to move quickly, and he would do it like pack light.
I was just reminded, this is impromptu, just reminded of the story of Kurt's when he was, I think, 11 or 12, his very first scout trip. And he does like to wander off, so keep him on a leash. The scouts went up to South Dakota, and they had 2 vans full of scouts. And they all got in, they stopped and did a break, and everybody got back in the vans, went to the next town, got out of the vans, and realized they were 1 scout short. And so, uh-oh, they're missing Curtis. So they all got back in the vans, went back, I think it was an hour or 2, and lo and behold, there was Kurt, just waiting for him, just hanging out, didn't know what else to do. So he will wander off.
This is what families are for, to take over.
Okay, so this is classic, Curtis Ellgen. He is very, very hard worker, and that would probably, if I had to think of one word that describes, or 2 words, that describe Curtis, it would be that he's a very hard worker. And he will get any project done that he starts. And I've always really appreciated that. But for some reason, that ability to work hard suddenly disappears when he walks inside the house. I'm not sure what happens. Do you know where the dishwasher is?
Yes, it's you.
So Curtis, I always, and you need to be prepared for this. He just kind of puts things down around the house. His personal items get set wherever they get set. And he expects those to stay where he left them. Over the years, I picked up like hundreds of school papers and personal things and shoes, coats, whatever, and taking them back to his bedroom, where they belong. And he's okay with you taking them back as long as you can identify where they're at when he needs them. Where's my book? Where's this or that? This is a true story. In high school one day, he walked in and he said, "Mom, where's that piece of paper I set on the kitchen counter 2 weeks ago?" I was like, "Are you kidding me?" We have 4 teenagers in this house. But he will expect you to keep track of his stuff. He probably needs a secretary.
I know, I love that too. I always think
Okay, and you may watch out for this too. He is a bit expensive. When Kurt was in high school, he liked to try a lot of different things. He tried a lot of different sports. He was in, he played basketball and lacrosse and hockey. And not only did he like to skate out in hockey, but he had to be a goalie in hockey, which is the goalie equipment. Baseball, swimming. Okay, although swimming is not as expensive, but he did need to buy 3 swimming suits his senior year. I'm not sure why. And that's not to mention the wakeboarding, the snowmobiling, the shooting, the welding, and now he's gotten into bow hunting and rifles. So thought we'd talk about that. He likes to take, and as soon as he masters something, then instead of sticking with it, he's on to the new thing. So, following up on Nate. Guess that's it.
Another thing, you probably found this out already, but he's pretty good at fixing things. He enjoys tearing things apart and finding out why things are working the way they are and fix them. He's pretty good at welding. He's really good at welding, like that, mechanics, stuff like that. Just a couple months ago, the TV wasn't working right, so he came home and just opened it up, found out what he needed to fix it, and ordered the parts and fixed our TV. So, saved my parents lots of money. But there's also a reason why he's pretty good at fixing things. Because he's had to fix well, he's broken more than he's fixed. Snowmobiles, phones himself, power lines. He brings it all down. Yeah, he tears it all up. So he breaks hearts. Not anymore. Before you, Amber. Yeah, I think it's okay to go here because I heard that Amber has broken a few hearts. You calm it down.
Okay, and finally, we're just about done here. One real skill that Curtis has, I was like, what's his name? Curtis. He's very independent and he will take care of himself. He's very good at just getting the things done he needs to get done. But we have noticed that he's independent unless he's with Amber. And all of a sudden, everything has changed since he has become totally in love with Amber. We have watched him as he has gone from a very independent, he's too cool to look at the girls that he's with kind of attitude, to being very, very, dedicated, and you can just see. I should not have done this. See the commitment that he has in his eyes and in his heart for Amber. And we know that they're just going to make a wonderful couple, and we're so happy that Amber has agreed to take on